Hey everyone, it's Kayla here, and today I'm sharing a layout and process video for day 5 of the 12 Days of Autumn Scraplifts. Today's scrap lift is up on the screen there in the top right hand corner, and I've also added the link in the description below. But please do come and join us on the Scrap Squad Facebook group. We're currently sharing a new lift inspiration each day for 12 days, and we normally add weekly inspiration for everyone to join in, and it's so great to see everyone's interpretation of the scrap lifts that we pick. Now today's lift does feature a cut file, but I'm sure there's lots of different ways that this could be interpreted without using a cut file. You could use circles of pattern paper. You could maybe hand stitch or machine stitch if you've got a sewing machine the circle details in. You could use maybe florals and leaves and kind of create some wreaths with those. I have kind of cheated and I have picked a cut file to use instead. I'm not sure exactly where this cut file's from. I think it's been in my library for some time, but it's such a pretty one with lots of little leafy details on. Now, it did take me a little while before I started filming. I was flicking through the pattern papers that we have in our Scrap Squad kit, and at first I thought I was going to use a lovely kind of blue, which it was kind of like an ombre blue. I think I've still got it, so I'm not sure if it's got it's not got the branding strip on it anymore, so I can't see which number it is, but it's kind of like a faded out blue with a white stripe. I thought I was going to go with that one at first, and it kind of didn't sit right with me. I felt like it didn't look right. So I had a flick through, and I tried a few other pattern papers that I have in the kit, and I know the original has kind of a yellowy background, but out of all the papers that I tried, this was the only one that felt right. I thought, oh yes, that works so well. So I've gone for this gorgeous yellow paper, which I did use, I think it was on day 3 for one of the leaves. It's such a beautiful pattern paper, and it's got kind of a leafy pattern in the background, and it's also got that lovely ombre effect as well. Now, the photograph that I'm going to be scrapbooking today is one of my son TJ. I think I mentioned when I was scrapbooking the similar photo of Darcy that I also had one of TJ to scrap, and it's so rare now that I get photos of TJ. He does get annoyed with me most of the time, but he's at that age now where he doesn't want to be standing there taking a photo. It's not cool for his mum to be taking photos of him. So when I do manage to get one, of course I cherish it, and it has to go in the album. So I am scrapping this photo of TJ today, and I have added a second mat behind my photo with the navy and white stripe that I think I used on yesterday's layout. I felt like I needed a little bit of dark against this kind of light background, and also the white cut file as well. I brought in some of the bigger die cut leaves and florals from the die cuts, and I've also brought in some tabs. Well, I brought in one tab, a blue one at the top, and a word sticker which says wonderful. I really love how the orange and blue look against this yellow. The colour scheme seems to work really well together. So I'm just tucking in a cluster of the leaves and the blue floral in the top right hand corner, and then to the side of my photo as well, which I have added in, I think it's half of a label from the sticker book as a layer behind my photograph, and I really like that little pop of blue there. Now I am going to use this foam title piece from the title pack, which I got as an add-on. I am struggling to use them. I thought I'd find them much easier to use. But similar to like the Simple Stories title packs, I'm finding that a lot of them are quite big. And that's obviously just because I scrap in a smaller scale. If I'd scrapped at the 12x12 size, they wouldn't seem as big. So I am trying to use them where I can, and I've gone for One Fine Day, and then I finished it off with some thickers from my stash which read With You, and then I'm going to come in with some little bits to add underneath my title as well. But first I'm going to come in with some of these gorgeous clear foiled stickers. I've added a butterfly at the top coming from the leaf at the top of my photo, and I did add a heart to the cluster at the bottom, but I do change that up shortly because I'm going to cut out this it's another clear sticker from the sticker book, and it's just a blue heart, and it's in the navy with the light blue. And I'm going to add that to the side of my photo, and then I'm going to put the lovely foil heart on top. And I prefer how that looks a little bit better. This layout, like I said, the hardest part about it was deciding what paper to use on the background. I don't often use pattern paper on the background. I do struggle, and I tend to reach for the white cardstock just because I find that easier. But on this occasion, I felt like either a coloured cardstock or a pattern paper was the best choice for the background. And once I found the cardstock that I wanted to use, the rest of the layout came together a lot quicker. I'm now looking through the sticker book again just to pick some phrase stickers to put underneath my title. I've gone for one in the navy which reads So Special, and then I'm going to pick one in the white as well which says Love It. And that's got pink writing on, just to read. Well, it's more of a kind of pinky red, similar colour to the leaves, so more towards the orange, and it just brings a little bit of that colour to the bottom of the page as well. On the original layout, it looks as though she's used some leaves underneath her title, so I really did feel like I needed a little bit of something underneath there. I do distress the edges of my word stickers because I really like kind of the separation that this adds from, you know, other things on the page. And I do feel that it makes them stand out a little bit better and makes them easier to read. Now I'm going to come in with some splatters. There is mixed media on the background of the original layout. I'm not a fan of mixed media. I mean, I love how it looks on other people's layouts, but I can't seem to get it to work for me. So I am going to just add some splatters in the, I think it's Faded Jeans Distress Oxide, so it's a lovely navy. And this is my finished page, and I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. Please do check out the Scrap Squad Facebook group and join in with today's scrap lift. Thank you for watching. Bye.